haven't talked to you after being named the Defensive Player of the Week.
That's nice.
How did that kind of stack up to the week you had?
I mean, it was nice. Nice accolade. Appreciate it. What more importantly, we got to win. Sadly, we also got eliminated, which sort of feels like the run of the Saints situation the last year or two. You can't ever let somebody else control your destiny, and that's on us from not beating Tampa the first or the second time. That's on us from somehow losing to the Niners when we felt like we had control of the game. That's on us for who else? Carolina the first time we played them, so we got them back up again, and we got to finish this game. We got to stamp out the season on a good note.
Cam, I think since the Raiders game, y'all defensively just played at a really high level. Number 3 in the NFL in scoring.
Is that it?
Number 2 in the NFL in sacks. What do you think has kind of been behind that?
Earlier this season, I think I talked about focusing on the minor details. I think earlier this year we had a little missed tackle situation. There was times where we had ability to create turnovers and didn't capitalize on those. And once those sort of took care of themselves, it was getting back to our brand of football, not having these penalties that extend drives. If you can eliminate those, you can clearly see where our defense was headed towards. We did that. We got some players back healthy, and really took that in stride.
And then, have you had any time to reflect on sack record this week? You take some time after the season.
Yeah, I'll take some time after the season. It was great to accomplish in a feat that I thought I wanted the last few years. But I want wins more. Is what I found out. I want playoffs more. I want the teams to have success. I want all my guys to eat. I think the personal accolade, again, we could talk about it in the end of the season, but for what it was, 3 sacks on the game sort of helped secure the win, and that's all that really matters. Probably say Marshawn's interception helped secure the win. Grando's sack and a half, Caden's sack and a half. There's a lot of variables that went into that, and I think our defense has been doing that consistently enough to get something, finally get a streak going. It's like playing blackjack when you're down. You just got to keep on ticking away. Hopefully you get back up, you almost break even, and then you don't. That's why you stay at the casino.
When you're waiting after the season to really reflect on it, I'm going to ask you anyways. Do you have a favorite out of the 115 and a half, 116, whatever?
Yeah, I've got a few favorites. I've got the first. My first sack ever was season 2011, but actually 2012. Yeah. Against Cam Newton, because that's the first one. You need to get in the book somehow. There's been plenty of games that I enjoyed sacking Matt Ryan. Before that, there was my first 3-piece game against Michael Vick in Philadelphia, not to be confused with Michael Vick in Atlanta, although they were still just as fast, is what I'm going to tell people. You figure Matt Ryan 4-sack game was probably a Thanksgiving game. I'm going to remember that one. I also had a serious cold. I call that one my flu game. So sticking behind that one. I was in dire straits on the sideline, go in, ball out, get a sack, and come back out there in dire straits again. Maybe the first time we played Deshaun Watson, 2 or 3 sacks against him then. There's been some good ones along the way.
So the multi-sack games.
Tom Brady was sack number 100. Asked him for a jersey, didn't get the jersey. It's cool. Whatever. He's got it.
No.
Yeah, he's got, I don't know if he said no or not. He just didn't take it off his back, which was a no to me. I'm sure it was just miscommunicated. That's why I try and hit him harder, man. It is what it is.
You got 9 sacks on Jameis. Two good ones in there.
Right? Jameis was. I like my sacks on Jameis just because he didn't know I hit him that many times. He's like, no, you probably got me once or twice. We were sitting across each other in the airplane, and I was like, I've been waiting for you to say that actually since you came to the team. Created a whole reel for him. He watched it and was like, wow. I was like, yeah, no, it was a lot. Appreciate you.
When did you create that reel?
Once we signed him, I knew eventually he was going to have to see it. Whether he came up with Convo or whatever it was, I was waiting. I had favorited it in my phone at the time. It's unfavorited now. Once I used it, I was like, I've been waiting for this moment. Hey, check this out. And he was like, really? And I was like, really?
You
It was a
watched
lot.
all of it?
He watched all of it. You know, 9 seconds, 9 sacks really only breaks down to 55 seconds. It's less than a minute. It was on a plane. Where else was he going to go?
The Detroit GD stands out to me. It's not sacks.
Detroit,
that was-
Matt. Yeah, that back when I couldn't get it.
Interception, touchdown.
It was a pass deflection to myself. Interception for no yak. Love those. They didn't have to run anywhere.
I think that was also the spider tackle game. If you remember that. Yeah.
Was that? I thought that was that the same game?
Same game.
Dope.
I just want you to know, in case you didn't get it there, that Matt Ryan's 23 sacks makes up 20%.
Yeah, his percentage is dropping. And at one point, it was a quarter. So you see what we're doing here. We're increasing that pad level here. So hopefully we'll get down to 15%.
What about any Hall of Famers that stand out to you? Did you sack Peyton Manning?
Oh no, I don't think. I think I just missed him. The one year we against the Indianapolis Colts earlier in my career, Painter was there. It's not the same. And then
that was 2012.
that
was the game y'all won 63.
2011.
again, not the same.
Was it?
2011, because 2012, 2013, we saw Peyton in Denver, and it was a miserable game for me because I was playing a 3 technique, and sometimes I had to slide down to a nose tackle position, and I swear he saw that and was checking to me. Willis McGahee had 200 yards on the ground. He hadn't seen a game like that in years, and I blame it on myself. Also, I blame it on whoever put me in a freaking nose position, knowing that, I don't know. That might have been the Spagnuolo year. You remember my first 4 years of career, I had 4 different coordinators. That's how you cultivate the young ones.
All right. You got another accolade this week.
Uh-oh.
This overstep the other ones probably. You're our Media Appreciation Award winner.
Woo! Hot diggity damn. Don't know what that means, but
Here's the Snickers, man.
you're not yourself when you're angry. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, we appreciate you. It means more in a season like this where you have to face the fire a lot, especially I think every post game. So
Only every post game we lost, whenever we won, I started
we
complaining.
like you after wins too. You're
Yeah.
fun after wins.
I'm not who you come talk to. Only when we lose. Hey Kim, yes, I am bleeding. Come watch my heart. Yes. But when you think about just what this season has meant to me as a person and a player, I mean it goes down this last few years of this last season and this season of coming close enough and not going far enough. So at this point, being eliminated, it hurts. And at the same time, you got 1 game left, so you have to put that stamp of approval on this game. There is no fold over. There is no backing down from this. We got to go out and take this win and feel like the Suns before they hit the playoff strides. Back in the bubble Suns. Finish this 5 game strong and head into the offseason knowing that you can be better for the next year.